Bonjour. What? Oh yeah. It's a meme. How's, how does that feel, babe? What's weird? Right? It's literally a million times better for me. Yeah. Trevor hates red and black. So, I know. I get it. Mine is wood and white. So, yeah. I think it looks great. So. Yes. Are you trying to host me? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. That is a cool game. I watched that too. Did you finish that? You should totally stream more. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, people will come to that game.
There we go.
That game is fun as fuck to play too, and watch.
Okay, we're good.
We have everybody.
I think we do.
We think we do.
I've never been here for the beginning of one of these.
Oh my goodness. It's awkward.
It starts out great. All we do, we spend like 20 minutes just talking shit about you. So.
It's awkward
I knew
because
it.
I'm awful at beginning things. So.
It's great because she'll like start something and then we all just kind of like sit there and no one talks. It's kind of quiet and then one person just like breaks the ice.
I think
Yeah.
Bonnie, just an idea. Remember how you recorded those Mind Flayer things?
Yeah.
You should just do like a recorded intro for each session.
Yeah, but that was really easy to do. I don't know how to do intro like that.
You guys ready? I got my lemon to suck on.
You got a real life lemon?
Authentic.
Before we start, one thing, I've gotten a few PMs about this since last session, and I don't want to interrupt the flow of the game and conversation, but I would like everyone to try not to interrupt each other. Because I've had a few...
Anyways.
Yeah. It got me. No, seriously though, like, please let somebody finish, especially if they're in character.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, I do have a problem with that. I get kind of excited and I try to jump in on things.
Yeah.
But that's chant.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I feel like if you're talking in character and then someone interrupts you, you have the right to react to that, to say your reaction to that. If it's like, I need to interrupt for this reason, fine. Just be a little more discerning about how you do it, I guess, is my thing. So.
Have you noticed also on this character sheet, if you click a spell, it pops up and tells you what it is, what its saves are, and its duration.
I am not.
Like, go to your class features, and if you got any spells in there, just like click one. Tells you like its tags, its duration.
It's a lot better on mobile too. I do like a fair amount on mobile, and it's pretty good. So, anyway, let's begin. So, you've been sailing in like an underground cave system under the Talenta Plains for like the last few. I will say it was about a week that passed that you were on the ship. So you had time to talk amongst yourselves, talk with Natari, talk with like the families with each other.
Eat lemons.
Eat lemons, cry while you're eating lemons.
I didn't cry. It was just like one tear. In my eye. Like the lemon squirted in my eye, and
Okay, so at some point, Priscilla and Ro escort with Natari the families off at a waypoint. So after that, it's just you on the ship with Nat. And you come out of a cave from under a waterfall into a cove, like on the hillside of a mountain.
I enjoy coves.
I do a handstand,
Cool.
cool.
but like training style.
Okay, you gotta roll for that.
He's falling off the boat.
Another like octopus thing gets me. Do I do acrobatics?
Sure. Are you really rolling to do a handstand?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a very important handstand.
you,
Ow.
you do it.
You do it.
Wait, I'd like to join Zek also in doing the handstands. My acrobatics is +3, so I'm gonna roll for it. Wow.
You do
He
the.
does it.
Total
Yeah.
I,
bros right now.
I do one at the top of the crow's nest.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't do a handstand.
As I handstand, I can
Right.
see Oscar between my arms, and I say, "Would you care?" to
Oh my
join-"
god!
You fall off the boat into the water.
Help me!
I take out my 50-foot rope and I toss it to him, gracefully exiting my handstand. Might I add?
No, you do it with
I
your
rolled
foot.
a 1.
I break my handstand and I help pull the rope in as well.
Do I need to roll to grab this?
No.
I grab that shit
I grab.
before they pull it in.
Nat, like, rolls her eyes.
I
Please.
pat Matlis on the back and I say, "That was a mighty fine try, my friend."
Listen, man, there was something slippery up there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
It was off the crow's nest.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
it's like a 60-foot drop.
Thank God I landed in the water.
So yeah, the waterfall spills behind you, like all over the deck as like the ship comes into the cove, and eventually it like hits shallow land, and Nat like pushes the deck out and hops down onto the land.
Feeling an affinity towards Nat after talking to her, I follow her off the boat.
You say you throw her off the boat?
Follow us.
Follow.
Follow. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
I can
he
still
feels
smell
very
her.
connected, so he threw her.
Still smell her.
I'm I'm worried that this new tiefling is trying to steal my slave, so I'm gonna follow after them.
Thought he was a butler.
He was my servant.
Servant.
What are you guys
He-
doing?
he-
Way different than a
Tomato.
slave.
I thought it was a group like understanding that he was our slave now.
Like,
Hey,
Batman didn't sit there and call Alfred his fucking slave.
He was a butler.
real
Not a
quick
servant.
issue with the character sheet. Sorry to get out of character for a minute, but where are the items?
items are
The
under
equipment.
top right box.
Top right box.
So there's combat, action,
Oh, would you
spells,
look at
equipment.
that? Oh, look at that spells. It made spells easier.
I see.
I forgot about that equipment that we added.
Okay, it's still there.
Room.
Just making sure.
Oh.
It's not.
Other possessions.
I like the new spell pages. Wow.
It's under other
Oh
possessions.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was worried.
Oh my god, yeah, this is so good.
I have so many spells.
Okay, anyway.
So, you start to hear like a ringing in your ears, and you're wondering maybe if it's just like you?
Guys, I hear a ringing in my ears. Does anyone else?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
I just nod.
I lie and say no, it's just you.
Totally normal. It's totally normal.
Tinnitus.
I feel like I would actually have that, having been a blacksmith.
Maybe it's a little extra loud for you. Just a little extra. So, there's like a small clearing, and Nat goes to look out of it off of a cliffside.
I asked Nat if this is normal.
She waves you over.
I can't see that.
You can't see it with your. You can't like. I thought you had thermal vision.
I
She waved you over.
feel the wind of her hand waving. And
Okay,
I
babe,
assume
you
she's
can't,
waving.
babe, you can't be like.
I can't.
I don't see this
Super blind.
motion.
1 second.
There's no
It is-
deadpan about that. I can't see that.
Okay.
Yeah,
She
that's a
says, "Come
a little-
here."
I go there.
Okay. You actually won't be able to see this, but everyone
Okay.
else would.
I suggest everyone else comes as well to describe it to me.
I follow my friend. Blue Lizard Man.
I'm right behind you.
Touch his
Okay.
face.
I touch his face.
Aw. So
man.
looking down off of this cliff's face, you see a city in front of you. And Renarin, you would know the city to be White Cliff.
This is White Cliff.
But it's not as you remember.
It's definitely not how I remember it looking. It looks disgusting.
Yeah, it
Wow.
looks really gross. In fact, this is like what you see, like the kind of vibe from up high.
I look at it and just this look of sheer fear and kind of disgust washes over me, and like I might be sending off some vibes like I'm scared. And
I
just
take
kinda
those-
Whisper, I just kind of whisper, "Dear God, what has happened?"
I'm visibly upset that the cliffs aren't even white. If I call it White Cliff. If the cliffs aren't
Say
even
this out
white.
loud. Did you say that out loud?
Yes, that's like the thing I'm focused on right now. And
They didn't used to be this way, Champ. They used to be beautiful.
were they white?
You're so right. It did used to be beautiful. But now, on top of like the tallest spire, you can see it's coated with some kind of like black goo, and bolts of like green lightning are like shooting off of it around the town. And it looks like pretty empty. You can see people moving around, but they're not really like moving with a purpose. They look like little specks from where you're at too. So, also on the top of the spire, there's a wyvern, which is like a miniature dragon.
Can I roll to see if it's the same wyvern from Malthia's
Wyvern.
Castle?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Sure. What would perception or
Yeah, perception.
okay? It's +2.
Yeah, because like the villain was riding
Mhm.
a wyvern,
15.
Nice. It's not.
wyvern.
You don't-
Nice. It's not.
I'll just say to the group, yeah, that's definitely not the same wyvern from wyvern, whatever. It's definitely not the same one from Amalthea's castle.
Mm-hmm.
I ask
You guys
who's
have been that-
Amalthea.
Yeah,
Uh,
actually, I know at this point.
Permission to just fast forward past describing her.
Do it very quickly.
How will you do it?
Amalthea was the Emerald Princess. She was an elf. Her mother's the Queen of Herelia. And the guy that... I'm trying to think of how to put this.
Fuck.
Yeah, Puck brought us to her as a hired group, basically. And we went on a mission for her, killed a very strong orc prisoner that escaped. And when we returned to the castle, we found her dead. And the Night King was there. And
No,
he
you know
escaped-
it's not the Night King.
Okay, we know it wasn't the Night King that was there. And he escaped on a
But he
wyvern.
stole her shit.
He stole a very important item that you would know.
Yes. He stole something very important to the group.
The time stone.
The Emerald Shard.
The Emerald Shard.
Emerald Shard.
Emerald Shard.
Time
Emerald
is the green
shard.
one, right?
Let's all say it together.
Emerald Shard.
Time was the green one.
Emerald Shard.
Just saying.
Oh shit, you're right.
Amalthea left us a note pointing us in the direction of Herelia, and that's why we're here.
I nod at you up and down and say, I don't understand.
I put my hand on your shoulder, turn you around, and say you are facing the wrong way, but that's okay.
You remind me of the possum from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I haven't seen that, but
Oh,
I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
So,
So, I vote we don't go toward that guy.
I look at Nat and I ask her, why did you bring us here?
We have to be here.
I mean, couldn't we just sail to like the next town that's not, you know,
There's no other way to get to
the town that
Well,
doesn't
this-
lie about the color of their cliffs?
Nat turns to you and she says, I overheard the elf and the half elf. She's like, and I'm going to help you. And she walks over to one of the nearby trees, which you can tell they're like fruiting. It's like the... Tim, can you like turn your sensitivity down on your mic
Sorry.
a little? It's cool. I just can't think when it's like...
That wasn't the sound of you walking?
She doesn't walk like individual toes at a time.
She
Creepy. Just a spider body.
Tim's in
like
charge of Foley noises for the group.
Spider body like the stalk.
She goes over to a tree that is fruiting, and it has like large, well, I would say like mini watermelons. And she pulls one off and then cuts it open. And on the inside, there's like a bright pink like gel. And she scoops some of it out and like
Narrow knowledge nature.
sure, and coats her ears with it.
Getting weird.
I boot Nat off the cliff.
She's a spy.
What do you would
14.
Okay. This is a Watney melon.
Very creative.
Watney melon.
I hate you. I just want you to know that.
It's,
I was literally gonna be like, are we making up vegetation right now, or did you
Uh,
find this in a book?
A Watney
Now-
melon from
now
the
I
land of
think I know.
Watney.
No, I actually planned that. That's an inside joke with like another group of friends that I have, and I wanted it to be
Ah.
in
I
the
hope
campaign.
they're watching. I pray that they're watching.
I'll tell
hope
them
that- I hope
about it.
that-
I doubt it. It's like a deep purple on the outside. On the inside, it's like a bright pink gel, and she takes some of it out and coats her ears
Do I
with
know
it.
what it does? Do I know what it is?
It's edible. Yes. Oh, yeah.
So is Matt
Are you gonna
aware
guess
of
that?
why the fuck she's sticking it in her ears? Is what I want to know.
Well, she hands it to you and says, "Trust me."
Can I just like
I look at her and say
assume that
no.
I know this since it's
I let the
where
group
I
know,
live?
like, hey guys, I mean, it's safe to put in your stomach, What's wrong with putting it on your ears? And I put some on my ears. Me and Nat go way back, so I trust.
Not like raises one eyebrow and nods.
I throw a watermelon at Zek, but I alert him by saying, "Hey, catch."
It hits me in the chest, but then I pick it up.
Put it on your ear holes. I'm not quite sure what you have.
I say, great. Now our slave is blind and deaf.
I make my best Helen Keller impression as I scoop out some Watney melon and I stick it in my ear holes.
You notice that you're not completely deaf. It's just like slightly muted.
The ringing stops.
The ringing and the distance stops.
I look to everyone. I say it's sweet relief. You should really try it.
I lick my fingers afterwards.
It's sweet.
How many
Just like
Watney melons are there?
There's
Enough for the
A
group.
tree full.
immeasurable amounts.
Jesus, this is a kind of soil is this?
I
It's
put.
Kabara. It's
I
like
take one down.
Holy Land.
Pass it around.
waste thing.
99 bottles.
Immeasurable minus one Watney melons on the tree.
I cover my ears and I put 2 more Watney melons in my bag.
I take the watermelon and I put it in my ear, and then I take it and I put the tribal marks across my face.
Nice.
It's a
Good
good
to go.
moisturizer, Chant. You won't
Yeah.
regret that.
Like Rambo, how he takes it. He's like,
Chance purple, isn't he?
no, I'm orange.
Did
Like,
anyone
I'm-
did anyone stick 3 extra one of these in their bag? Because I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
I put 2.
I'm like
Oh.
a
Great
like
plan.
sandy.
I'm putting in
yellowish,
5.
orange color skin.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Okay, you
just
can't carry 5 melons.
I
asked,
am very far from being encumbered.
Fine, you can carry
Juggling
5
the whole
melons.
Guys, if you don't mind, can we keep moving now
Yeah.
that we have covered our ears?
I asked,
I haven't covered my ears yet. I gotta cover my mice's ears too.
Oh
I
my
look at-
god, yes!
I look at Oscar and I say, nice melons.
I asked Nat to
Hey.
elaborate on what the ringing was.
She says,
You can ask me too, by the way. Sorry.
Well,
do
maybe
you
you
know?
should have spoke up,
You asked
dick.
that.
I'm just saying, I lived here and I had to escape from here.
Not this, well, maybe this city. I don't know 100%, but...
I throw my melon off the cliff.
Nat, she parts like a piece of a branch, and there's a trail, and she begins walking down it, and it's very
Did she
steep.
just ignore me like a dick?
No,
or-
she's gonna explain, but this is what she's doing at first. So,
Well, I followed.
Ask your question, she just walks away.
Yes, I was like, okay then.
she explains that she knows all about Rathmore. It's her job to know these things. And she looks at Renarin pointedly. She says, after 100 years, he still couldn't win over Whitecliff in his invasion. The citizens had remained loyal to Renarin. And so he resorted to sending one of his minions to conquer it. She says this as she moves down the hill closer to the city. Does anyone want to respond?
No, I think we're all pretty used to hearing Renarin complain about, I used to be the ruler of Whitecliff, yada yada.
I didn't used to be the ruler, per se. I was just looked up to by many.
Onward.
We like to give Renarin shit about Whitecliff.
About my homeland.
That's it.
That's it.
So all right. I guess I'll like you were like some just respected figure, or were you like some kind of like mayor, ruler, or something
I
like that?
was a leader that, I don't want to call it an army, but, or I guess kind of a militia, but like a good militia.
An order.
Yeah, I brought equality to Kabara. Like people that I kind of like work
Like
to.
like a crusader.
Yeah, I kind of worked to end prejudice between like anybody that wanted to live in Kabara. Like,
Through any means necessary.
yeah, like different
Life.
types of elves are more than welcome in Kabara, not just like full-blooded elves. Half elves are welcome too.
Okay.
Well, at least they used to be.
Oh boy.
What about lizards?
Quiet, slave.
I give him a thumbs up.
The last person to follow into the brush, if they were to turn and look, the lark would turn around itself and go back under the waterfall and disappear.
Neat.
Great, we're stuck here.
Mm-hmm. So, she carries you down the pathway, and there's a clearing that opens, and you can see, you're still quite elevated, so you can see, like, the city, and this is the map that you're going to be referencing based on what you can see.
Real quick, can I ask, is there anybody that doesn't have Elvish as one of their languages?
I do not.
I don't think so.
This is me for chant the entire time. Oh wait, hang on. Fuck.
I speak
You're on the
Draconic, Goblin, Infernal, and Common.
Where's it say on the sheet?
Common, deep speech, dwarvish, infernal. Where you see this?
This is me for chant the entire time.
I like the melon armor.
That's why I needed 5.
Oh my god, you were waiting so long to fuck you.
That's it.
Fuck off.
Oh, new girl.
So is it just chant that doesn't know Elvish?
I don't know Elvish.
Zach knows deep speech.
I know deep speech, common, dwarvish.
I don't know what else.
What
Where
is
do you
deep
see my speech? Oh, never mind.
So the only people here who know Elven are the elves.
Makes sense.
Presumably Nat, since she was here for so long, or at least knows about Rathmore.
Let me check her sheet. What did I
Or
get
maybe
here?
like broken Elven.
She can point and grunt with the best of them.
Yeah.
I think deep speech is just like a fancy name for a fart.
Yeah, I thought like Deep Speak was like, you know,
No, it's
Cave
like
troll-
black
cave troll.
speech, like more.
The first black-
Speak. Wow.
I say the
Wow.
first black guy I meet, we're gonna do like a cool handshake, and I'm gonna start.
Have
speaking
you
it.
not watched
You
Lord
job,
of the
turkey.
Rings? That's like the language of Mordor.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
like your
Where do
description
you
better.
see? Where do you see speech?
Oh, it's
On the left
bo-
side.
yeah,
Left
bottom
side.
left. Yeah, it's just
Languages. It's literally like the bottom left thing.
Armor,
Most
Yeah.
weapons,
bottom left
tools, languages.
right above proficiencies and.
Oh, common and infernal. Yeah, she doesn't speak Elven. Elvish.
Okay.
Awkward.
Somebody else will probably know.
thing. Hey
Common.
Trev, if you ever want to trash talk these guys in front of
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
them.
So Renner
Did he say
and-
that in Elven?
Yes.
I mean, I'm down to just keep moving forward, though, guys.
Yes, I would like
Yeah,
Yeah, alright.
Renner and you know that this city used to be like almost a resort type escape. Like a mountainous escape with like skiing and like sports, like people came here to relax, and it had like a really diverse economy, and like as you approach it you can tell that like the bustle of the city that you once knew is like gone. That life has just disappeared.
Does it seem like the buildings are in good shape though? Like, can I tell that?
Yeah, but they're a far cry from what they once were. It's like
Sad.
it's very sad. Some of them have caught on fire. It looks like at one side of the wall there was almost like a battle that took place.
Okay.
Like someone tried to invade it. So you notice as you get closer that the ringing, you cannot hear the ringing. And if you look at the top of the map, that pathway is where you're at.
I look at Renner and I say, now I understand where you get your gloomy attitude from. Are all elves here like you?
I shove them in the back of the head.
The back of the head.
That's fucked up. I repeat my question to Nat. So what was the ringing?
She says, I don't know, but I feel like it's coming from that tower.
I think we work our way to the tower, boys.
So the tower, boys.
Boys.
Dirty fucking dangles, boys.
How close to the edge of the village or town are we?
You are
I
still
assume we're,
on
like,
the
on the
path,
bridge,
but that
right?
bridge is actually collapsed.
Okay, so we're just above the bridge then.
Yeah, you're at the edge of that little moat river.
How wide's the river?
I would say it's about 100 feet.
Man, don't go in it.
Jesus.
Real quick, can I?
We're not doing this again.
Go ahead,
Can I
Trev.
roll to see if I recall any useful buildings we could stop in this section? This
Dude,
We're not-
the fog's
we're not-
coming.
Oh, we're coming across to the city?
We're
Yeah,
at the very top.
You have to cross the river and then
Oh,
cross a
okay.
wall and then cross a cornfield and then cross another wall to get into the city.
Oh
Alright.
wow.
That's a
Everyone
lot.
roll
And-
So
acrobatics.
first
You-
things
you-
first, 100-foot river.
You said the bridge was down, right?
Yeah, the
As
bridge is
we're-
collapsed.
As
Alright.
we're
So
walking, can I look for a sprig of spruce?
sprig of spruce. That 5 times fast.
Will you
Sprig
roll
of spruce?
roll for me?
Yeah, what do I need? Nature or something?
Roll perception.
Don't let Renarin roll perception around the bridge. He might summon a fog on it. Episode 1 burn. Boom. Or 2 burn.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You're unable
Womp,
to discern the type
Guys.
of twigs around you.
Hey, I pull Zek over to me and have a brief conversation with him, trying to be out of earshot, mostly specifically of Nat, more so than anybody else.
I can hear really good.
Perfect. Hey, dude, we have that rod that we might be able to use
To get across the
to
river.
get across the river.
Like, throw it out, stop it in midair, and then use it as like a swinging thing.
That's what I was thinking, or maybe just like tie,
A rope and throw it.
yeah, or like
How would we get it back?
we're gonna crawl to that side.
Oh, like throw it across the river and then pull the rope.
So we
taut.
we get two 50-foot ropes together, put the rod on one end. I could probably like launch it with a bow, I'm thinking, and then maybe if we can just hit the button.
You'd have to have 2 shots with the bow. One of them would have to be amazing.
I am pretty good with this thing.
All right,
You
I'll
could
swim
always
across.
swim.
I'll swim across if you can't hit it.
How deep
All
is
right.
the river?
You can see to the bottom. It's very clear.
I get to the edge of the river, and I'm like, and I see the bridge down. And I go, well, guess that's the end of our journey. Let's pack it up, boys.
I say, guys, we got a plan. And I go ahead and I shoot this thing across the river after tying 2 ropes together.
Mm-hmm.
What's he got to roll for that?
Do I need to roll?
So you're throwing the immovable rod.
Shooting the immovable rod with my bow.
You have to press the button on it. To
Right.
Yes,
There's
I
gonna be
know.
a second shot.
There's going to be a second shot
Okay.
at the button.
So there goes our rod.
So you're throwing it, and then
Shooting it.
mid-air, shooting it.
No,
No.
no. Because we got 2 50-foot ropes. That's 100 feet.
Uh huh.
That's gonna fuck up your throw so much.
So we just got to get it to the other end.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. Do it. Roll. The first one's strength. Second one's dex. And
Okay,
add
but-
any proficiencies.
In moments where I use strength for like attacks, I would assume this would be applicable. I use dexterity is one of my feats.
Okay. Do it.
Do I get proficiency bonus for this?
Are you proficient
In a bow.
in
With a bow. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Add that shit.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Oh no!
Pull it back.
It's just like
while
fishing.
this is happening,
Pull her back in.
Watney,
Hold on.
ooh, hold on.
Oh, were you saying something, Mattless?
No.
Okay,
Where is
go ahead.
I
where's
pulled
the
the-
immovable rod?
Where
Hold it
is
back.
In the water? Is he still pulling it?
Trevor's trying to say something.
Okay, Trevor, go.
He's so quiet.
Okay, while this is all happening, I just blow on the Quigley whistle as loud as I can.
Well, that's
Okay.
a good idea too.
I started swimming while they were tying their rope together.
All right, swim check.
That would be athletics. Tim.
I'm
Nice.
swimming.
Okay, yeah, the current isn't too bad, so you get to the other side, and
I
you
look-
manage to keep your ears dry.
I look at Mattless and I shrug and I just start walking in the water as well.
Wait, so did you throw the rod into the water, basically?
It was attached to a
I did
rope.
already.
Oh, it was attached to a rope? Okay.
Okay, should I do anything after blowing the Quigley whistle, or is that just gonna?
I don't want to get wet. I want to see if Quigley comes, because I miss
She's-
Quigley.
She's not gonna come. It's
I
too
kind of
far.
figured. I'll roll for swimming. You said
Okay.
it was what, athletics?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do the same.
I'll wait. That way we don't mix up a bunch of rules.
+1.
I swim past Oscar incredibly fast.
You
Wow.
are a fish.
I think that's how you do it. Boom. Good enough, right?
Oh, let me roll for Nat. Hold on.
Nat
Rolls a
drowns.
1. She rolls a 1. She is a rock.
We got beer.
Turns out she can't swim if she just dies. And we're like, oh.
There goes our guide.
Yeah, Nat and I rolled the same. Tieflings can't swim. That's a little known fact. So.
She gets out of the water and she's like steaming slightly. Because she's
Hot.
Hellfire incarnate.
OP.
It's just a
I like-
description.
I like crawl up onto land, like gasping for air.
She reaches a hand out to help you up.
Like she understands. She's a tiefling. Tieflings suck at swimming. Just a little known fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So from the other side, we see anything good?
You see a wall. It's about 10 feet.
10 feet. We can scale that, guys. I don't
Oh
even
my
need a rope.
god. I just look at Mattless and I just like look back at the river that we just had to swim across, and now he wants us to climb a wall. Like, I don't like you, new guy.
I walk up to the wall and I put my hands on it and I stretch my tail out so it kind of looks like a ramp just going right up.
Nice.
I want to try to climb the ramp.
Do it. Just do it.
We have to
Alright.
roll a combined.
No, you don't have to roll anything.
Run up the lizard. I just want to stay on
Grunt.
top of the wall, though. I don't want to jump down to the other side.
Good
Wait, like how big of a wall is this?
10 foot.
It's
You
10
mean
foot
wide or
tall,
tall?
and wide. It's like 2 feet wide.
I thought you said it was like a 50-foot wall. Okay,
No,
okay.
No.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not.
Ah, she said 10 feet. That's why I was like, I don't even need a rope.
Can I like use like my perception or anything to see if there's like a door?
He
On
really
the
doesn't want
wall?
to go over this wall.
Yeah, I want to see if like if everyone's like climbing over the wall and they don't realize there's a door right next to it or something.
Sure, go
All
ahead,
right.
roll for that.
All right.
I already climbed the lizard.
What's
Okay.
my perception?
You guys are all on the top of the wall.
I'm just straddling it so that I
Okay.
don't like fall over
I
it.
reach my hand up for someone to pull
Dumpty
me
Dumpty.
up the wall.
I rolled an 18.
I grabbed Zach's
Nice.
hand.
You see a gate nearby.
I just walk over to the gate, open it, and just walk to the other
It's
side.
unlocked. Actually, it's already ajar slightly. So.
All right, I just walk past the gate and I just look at everyone on the other side and just kind of shrug.
I
you
walk.
are quickly
I walk
and
above-
promptly attacked by this.
I walk.
Oh
above
shit! I'm attacked.
They may look familiar.
No, what?
to you.
Yeah, it's the like the weird like tick spider things that
Mhm.
like
How big?
Yeah, let me actually roll for what it is.
they're about like the size of a cat.
Oh wait.
We've fought these things before.
I bring my
Are these
bow.
the things in the forest with the witch?
Yeah, with the witch. And were they like attracted to something?
Time out.
Like
Movement.
They like
movement, sound, or something? Alright.
It lurches at you, but it misses, but you definitely know it's there. Looks like
Wait, so it's just like scurrying
around.
around? I'm not in like combat. It's just like scurrying around now.
It tried to attack you and miss, so if you want to roll for an attack, you can. If you don't,
No.
I will roll for it to attack you again.
Are we rolling for
I-
initiative?
You
Can
guys
any of
are
us-
on the wall, so you have to
Oh,
jump
wait.
down.
Can
Or
I?
you-
Can I?
I was
Can
gonna
I-
say, can I run over to the top of the gate area?
I want to
Sure.
run back. I want to run back to my friends because I'm being attacked by a spider.
Yeah, I just run to the side wherever Chant went in at because I hear him scream.
Yes, it sounds like this. Ah!
Okay.
How wide is the top of the wall?
2 feet.
Okay, so I can stand on it.
Okay. The wall is 2 feet wide.
Okay.
Chant is. Where are you?
I was in front of the gate. So did Matlas come up behind me?
I'm on
Alright.
top of the gate.
Oh,
Okay.
you're on top of the gate.
Whoever is on top of the wall, when he yells out, through the corn, you see scurrying.
Oh
Like-
god, there's a
Oh
bunch of them.
god. I'm so sorry for using the gate.
I guess I toss a rope to Chant.
Nice.
Chant.
I don't think you have to roll for that. Go ahead.
I asked someone for a bit of fleece.
I grabbed the rope.
Pull Chant up real quick.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a bit of fleece?
It's a common item. Someone
I
could just
rip-
pull some off their clothes.
I ripped
Yeah.
some of my highborn finery off and I cast minor illusion.
Nice. What are you casting and where?
I'm casting a pair of pants running in the cornfield away from us.
I like it.
A pair of pants.
Yes.
Okay, it works.
It can only be a 5-foot cube, and I can't get a full person in there. So just the important part: pants running away from us.
Okay.
Can we
Duration
get an
is 1
idea of
minute.
how many?
You can roll for perception on that one.
Did they fall for the ruse?
Yeah, she said it worked.
So did he pull me onto the wall, or do I have to?
Yeah,
like,
you're on the
I
wall.
pulled you up. I pulled you up.
All right, I want to to make a check or not. Sorry.
Just a moment. I'm gonna check.
Oh god, I don't see.
You don't
at all.
see-
No,
Yeah.
so you.
How do I get 2 1s in a row?
It looks like anywhere
row, but-
between like 5 and 50 to you, and the pair of pants is moving, running through the cornfield, and the whole bunch of them just like follow it.
Anybody else get a better idea how many there are?
We should get out of here.
Or should we just, should we just
Do you
mosey
think
on?
they can climb this wall?
I think they can. Can I do a quick knowledge
Sure.
history or?
It's gonna
Oh.
be arcane, actually.
I don't
Arcane?
perceive
Cool.
any either.
I look at Renner and I say, "Well, sorry, buddy, your hometown's screwed.
Oh god.
Mm. Yeah, you
Now
just
you-
know they look shiny. And
Not your day for the rolls."
So,
All right.
if you look at the map, you kind of swam next to the crumbled bridge, right?
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
we
to the
did.
left of it.
Okay, so there's like, you see where that little road is? Those two, like, parallel lines in the corn. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like a path, right?
Those are like archways.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So you could run across those over the
And
corn,
underneath them.
and the pair of pants runs under them into the
Okay.
more eastern
Yeah.
side.
Then we do that.
Okay. Nat follows. Actually, she's in front. She's
Renorn
like,
is obviously
"Let's
with us.
go!"
I don't know if Trevor's actually here right now.
Trevor, you
Oh,
here?
He is.
He's,
He is. He's just muted.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's muted.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So, you cross the other side of the wall, and you get to the other side. That's a 10-foot ledge, and you see just like rows of houses in front of you, and you can see in the center of the city that circular object is like the tower.
All right.
So
Looks like-
Nat says, "Follow me." I know where
Follow
to go.
her.
She hops down and lands.
Gross.
Yeah. What? Why?
What?
She's just grunting.
Oh, I thought you puked.
Yeah, I thought she like landed on a spike or something. I thought she got like gutted.
No.
Like this is a crazy twist moment. Nat just dies. I'm like, oh shit.
She lands and did you? By the way, did you guys Did you reel in the immovable rod?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that about a lot.
Okay, I just wanted to
Make sure.
make sure.
I did. I said it like 10. I was like,
I
listen,
think
pull
I
that
know.
in.
I know
Pull
you
that
did.
in.
I just like needed a clarification. So,
Yeah, yeah,
anyway,
for
so
sure.
she leads you 2 blocks into the city and down a street. And as you're like walking, you do notice there's people in the city, but they're not responsive. Their eyes are kind of glazed over and they're just milling about. They don't seem to react to you moving in any
Guys, I think
particular
this
way.
might be from the ringing.
Can I roll to see if there's anyone familiar around me?
Yeah, sure.
What do you want?
Oh shit. I don't know. Let me see.
How many years has it been?
It's probably been a while, right? We've been on
Investigation, maybe?
The run. Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay, it's +2. 22, baby. Nat
20.
Nice.
Well, if there's somebody here you know, you fucking know it.
Yeah, there's actually, you do notice like a farmer's daughter that you used to.
Ignoring you, dog, you.
She got
she's-
pigtails and Daisy Dukes on.
Yeah, to practice for the goddess.
Renarin is
right?
taken, right?
spoken for.
Twice.
Yeah.
She's an elf, and you recognize her. You can pick out a name for her, but I don't know if you want to interact with her at all.
Yes, and fuck, what's a good?
Her name is Yes.
No, shut up. Yes.
I
No, shut up.
made myself laugh. I'm sorry. It was a really bad joke too.
Out of it. Walk
fuck,
up to her and say you have a girlfriend.
Hello, I have 2 girlfriends.
do you want me to pick a name for her, Trevor?
Nah, I got one. This is it.
Mealy.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, yeah, her name's Mealy.
Okay.
Recognize her.
Is she like facing us or facing away from us?
She's facing you, but not looking at you or caring.
How far is
about
she?
you.
How far is she from us?
You see her as you round a corner, so she's very close.
I do a sip to make sure her temperature is correct.
Oh, yeah, her body temperature is very low.
I
Definitely.
I cut a watermelon in half and toss it to Renarin.
I just look at her and go, "Hey."
Thank you. Please wait here for just a moment, guys. Like, I don't know if these people are gonna be like startled by a group of ragtag heroes, but hang on just a second. And I run up to Amelie and I kind of like tap her like on the shoulder to see if she responds at all.
She doesn't, and Natari says, "We don't have time for this."
Put the melons on her ears, Trevor.
Put the melons on their ears.
Both? You put the whole melon?
I cut it
like
in
the
half.
Smashes the melon on her head.
No, I put the.
Okay, you
I
coat
give
her
that good
ears.
shit. Yeah.
You just don't know what to do. She takes a melon and just smashes it on her head and just starts smearing. So.
Okay,
It's a weird fetish.
she pauses and seems to take a slow breath and holds it almost, and then she blinks twice. And then
Hello?
her eyes lock onto yours.
Mealy, and I like shake her shoulders a little bit. You there?
She's like, like shakes, but she's still nonverbal. Zach, you can tell that her temperature is like fluctuating now.
I tell everyone that something's not right, but it seems like she's coming too.
My God, we need more melons.
Just bring her
Okay.
with us.
Yeah, I bring her with me, and fuck.
Like
It-
fireman's carry.
I mean, she's movable, right? Like she can walk on her own.
She's
Yeah,
not gonna
kick-
follow you. You would have to pick her up.
Okay, fireman's carry. Do I have to do a strength check?
You got to
Sure.
stone cold Steve Austin her and just kick her in the gut and then do it.
Seeing as like everyone's unresponsive, I just start yelling out, "Help! Help! He's kidnapping her!"
Here, well, no, shut up. Well, hey guys, real quick, can you like run around and spread the melon stuff on people's ears?
Spread the
I
melon.
don't know if we got time for that. I feel like we should just get to the source.
Fair enough. Hang on, let me roll strength real quick. Where's that? Oh, +2. 17.
Nice. You pick her up. She's light as a feather.
Alright, I joined the group and we continue doing whatever.
Okay. Nat takes you to a building, and there's a hanging sign. You know, like in medieval times, swinging. It looks a
Ye
little.
old.
Ye old. There's
Is
no
that part
name.
really that important?
It's just a skull with 2 horns on it and then 2 daggers behind it.
I notice it and I say, well, that's new.
I say him just like home.
She scans the front of the building and notices the windows are broken and looks really pissed off. And then she opens the door and goes inside.
Follow her in.
Follow.
I
We're
follow
along for the
everyone.
ride.
Everyone's following. Okay.
Yes.
She takes you into what looks like a tavern. But it's like the furniture is upended and it looks like there was a fire in the corner and nobody's in there.
I ask anyone if they have any bat fur or piece of coal.
Oh yeah, I just carry bat fur on me all the time because that's a regular thing to carry around.
What did
I
you
take
ask
the
for?
bat. Bat fur or a piece of coal.
I have a
Wait,
chicken
is there a fireplace that was going and there's no more fire?
Yeah, that's empty.
Search for a piece of coal.
Okay, you find it.
I go cast darkness outside on the door.
What does that do?
It cloaks the area for 10 minutes in a 10-foot radius sphere that can't be seen in from outside.
Nice.
Rivers.
I say, great, the cliffs are even blacker.
How do you think they got black in the first place?
Just so it's not weird, I set Neely down. Like, is there like a couch or something I can like lay her down on?
There's a nice wrestling mat.
Wrestling.
What?
Set her on the turnbuckle.
What?
Dirty fucking dangles, boys.
It's in the resources.
What am I looking at?
And picking up my leaf.
Why do I do this?
Anyways, can I just set her down somewhere nice?
Yeah, Nat
a
is
wrestling.
like, she magically like opens a seal on a door in the tavern and steps inside into that room.
Okay, yeah, I move into the room with her.
Okay, it's kind of like a office for her, and it does have like a couch, a chair, like a cot in the corner. There's a workshop table, and it's rather spacious actually. And she also has like dressers. She starts rummaging around one of the dressers.
Are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, just give me a second. Is she alive? She asks.
Yeah, seems like it. It seems like her temperature is going up a bit from what it was.
Does
All thanks to
anyone
the
else
melons.
wanna say
I
what
grab-
they're doing?
I grab 5.
Ask Nat what we're doing
coal.
here.
I'm just kind of freaked out because Rendering just kidnapped a unresponsive girl. So,
How close are we? Just for reference, are we to the tower?
You are.
Are we on that fourth group or that fourth block?
So
Second
yeah, you
block?
know where that road was?
Yeah.
You're on the 3rd block in from the outer
Okay.
perimeter.
Cool.
Yeah, you're in there. So she says we have to reclaim Whitecliff.
Blackcliff.
Whitecliff.
I That sounds like a plan I can get along with.
She's like,
I
I'm
meant,
I'm not sure what's in that tower, but I'll distract the wyvern.
That's
By
a feat
yourself?
for sure.
She
Okay.
said she'll distract the wyvern. All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Sure, you do that. Have fun.
She finds what she's looking for, and it's like a small little box. And she opens it and tosses it on the closest surface.
What's that?
What's in the box?
If you were to look inside, you would see 6 rings.
Captain.
Hey, there's 6 of us.
She's like, look at that.
I want to put them all on my toes.
No.
Definitely not allowed to do that.
What, like eating all of the gray jelly beans?
Your mice wear
You
them
gonna eat
like
anything, Trev?
belts.
Yes, I need them for the mice. You guys aren't allowed.
All right. Well, I go ahead and grab one and ask Nat exactly what these are for.
She says, I stole them. They're magic rings, and they're no use to me.
Magic in what way?
Okay. Do
She
they all look
kind
the same?
of she kind of shrugs and says, I'm not really sure. I just know they're magic.
I say that's good enough for me, and I grab one and I put it on
Just
my
stream.
Do they all look the same? I grab a red one if there's a red one. I like
she
red.
she
Are
actually
they different
pulls a
colors?
specific one out.
Oh my god, thank you.
That's black and hands it to Zach. Like takes his
Fuck.
hand, opens it, and hands it.
I wanted
to
the
him.
black. I wanted the black one.
Can I roll anything to see?
I
if they
can't
look
tell if it's
familiar?
the coolest one, anyways.
Arcana. No,
I
Okay,
mean, like-
everyone, please, for a second. She says, Zach, this is one of 2 rings. She's like, I only have one. But if you find the other, it will serve you best.
I pop it on my pinky because it doesn't fit on my other fingers.
Put it on your thumb.
Well, I try my index finger and it doesn't fit, and then I go for pinky.
Okay. Cool.
What color did I get?
You got a blue one.
Sweet. I'm gonna wear mine on my thumb. 'Cause I'm a thumb ring kind of guy.
Can I get a green one?
Yours actually changes colors.
Yeah.
Because he's moody.
Technicolor.
Is this something I should add to our equipment?
I'm adding some. I'm taking notes.
Okay.
What color's my ring?
Yellow.
Yours
get one.
is
Clear.
You just have an iron band. That's it.
Yours is translucent.
Woo.
Impressive.
I put it on my thumb.
Zach, were you looking at the notes? Why? How the fuck do you know that?
It just felt different.
There's 2 rings left. Who doesn't have one?
Gray cloud. Wah, wah.
She's a mouse, though. Should we, like...
Belt ring.
You
Yeah,
wear
she
it like
wears
a little
like a
crown,
belt.
as a crown or belt.
Hers is like actually golden. So if someone wants to hold that for her.
I'll put it in my beard for her.
Okay.
There's, what, a dozen mice in your beard? I'll hold on to it.
Yes. They'll protect it with their lives.
Who didn't get one? Atlas?
I got one.
This is red, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yours is
Sorry, I
red.
didn't go.
Dope.
She did.
Is it red and black?
What was
I hate
Chance?
red and black.
Blue?
Chance is blue. Mm-hmm.
Zach's was black. Renner's was Technicolor. Mine was translucent. Gray Cloud's gold. Okay.
I would like to, out of character real quick, remind Matt, Tim, and Nick that I gave them each a green jelly bean also.
That just
I remember.
heals us, right?
We don't know what it
know.
does.
No one ever tried one.
Oh, I should have just taken one. I won't. I thought we just agreed. We found out that they healed health. Whatever.
If they're a healing one and we take them before we fight, that's gonna be a waste.
Right.
But, you know.
That would
I go-
probably be like a last ditch thing.
I go check on Miley to see how she's doing.
Her eyes are opening and closing now.
I feel her face.
She raises a hand and puts it on yours.
That's hot.
We all know how Zek
Oh, her
likes hand to
temperature's
hand.
raising, Zek.
What?
He said, "Oh, that's hot." So I said, "Oh, her temperature's raising, Zek."
Yeah, because it was super cold earlier, but now it's getting back to normal. I asked Atari if she knows what's going on and if she'll tell us.
She already said, she's like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on,
She's gonna go fight the dragon. We're
but
gonna
I'm
go to the
gonna
tower.
distract the wyvern while you go up the tower.
So,
I asked if there's like a back door we should be going out or something.
Oscar.
Yeah, there is actually a back door. It's in the main room of the tavern, and it leads out into an alley, closer to the inside.
Before we leave here, Oscar, put that invisibility cloak on.
Can I do something real quick? Can I cast Identify on the ring and see if I can like
Sure.
find anything on it? Yeah.
Sure.
Check out Identify works. Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If a magic item or some magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, then whether the spell is affected item, what they are. Okay, cool. So
what
Yeah.
level spell is that?
it's a level 1 spell.
Well, I guess.
So I
guess
touch the ring and cast Identify.
Does it
Roll.
require any kind of components?
I have
wait.
no idea. Oh,
You-
components VSM.
Do you not
What's
have
the-
to roll
A
for
pearl
that?
worth at least 100 gold and an owl feather.
That's why I kept asking for like a
Oh.
sprig
No.
of spruce and shit.
No, he
Pulling off
doesn't-
of the owl thingy.
He doesn't have to roll, but he needs to have a pearl worth at least 100 gold. Wait, did we get a pearl?
The owl cat.
Did we get a pearl, Donovan?
Didn't we have a bunch of gems?
Yeah, but you don't have a
I
pearl.
do not have a
You don't know
pearl.
shit about those gems.
I
Yeah.
don't have a smoothie roundy one.
I don't. Me neither.
I thought
Should
they
be
were
asking
rocks.
again. Is there rock?
I have 10 agates.
Where the hell do I get me a pearl?
You also need an owl feather. There's the cat owl. that's
Well,
been
there is a
traveling
whole
with you
room
guys.
you could look in.
I grabbed 5 pieces of coal out of the fireplace, by the way.
Okay.
Are you?
I mean, like,
Is it,
a
like,
pearl
sit
like
on
this is gonna be like. All right, I'm gonna explore the room. I'm gonna see if I can find anything.
Okay. In the dressers, you find animal skins and furs, like rabbits, foxes, leopards, cowhide, white
I look
bear.
for a bat
Babe,
fur.
Ooh, yeah, look for bat fur.
let me finish.
for owl fur?
Brown bear, white bear, cowhide, panther, leopard, lion. There's large tapestries along the walls that are lined with like precious looking metals, like gold leaf. There's also pieces of art on the wall or sculptures just hanging around everywhere. There's an ornate longbow and a jewel encrusted quarterstaff. There's also a seemingly ordinary looking torch that's like up on a display on the wall. And then on the workshop along the wall, there's like smoke sticks, flares, lockpicks, and flash bombs.
I want the lock
You
I already
want-
have lockpick.
You want the what?
picks.
Okay.
Oh shit, my ring is actually a mood ring.
Yep.
Mine makes me like impenetrable to cold, and that's pretty dope.
Which is really good for you because you're weak to cold.
I am?
Yeah, as a tiefling, don't you have natural weaknesses to cold?
I never knew
That
that.
makes sense. Just saying.
Let me see.
The cold never bothered me anyway, so. Heyo! Frozen reference.
I walk towards the torch and I want to sense if it does more than just torch things.
How the fuck are you gonna do that?
Feel it real good.
You're gonna need to
Feel
roll.
it.
for
Then we could roll a nat
investigation.
20.
I
No,
hope you roll like a 1 and just like grab the fire.
you're gonna roll for Arcana because you're trying to sense magic.
Wait, I'm sorry, real quick. Can I ask? Do we all know what our rings do now? Or
No, that's just you, so you know the player. So maybe you can play around with it and investigate, but in character, you do not know what they do.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. You're able to sense that this torch is not like other torches. If you were to pick it up, you know that it would light up. You can like sense that there's like a magical heat within it.
I tell everyone that I'm really scared of fire, and someone else can have this bad boy.
Don't give it to Matlas. I'll throw it.
Wait, what is
Throws
it?
everything.
Natari says, "You can help yourself to anything here. I have plenty in other cities."
I feel around the wall until I reach the quarterstaff.
Okay, cool.
I grab it.
You
Wait,
grab it.
There were weapons?
Yeah, I said there's a jewel encrusted quarterstaff,
Okay.
and then like an ornate longbow.
Gotcha.
As my hand runs down the quarterstaff, I feel one of the jewels is slightly loose, so I start picking at it.
Okay.
That's it.
It comes out in your hand.
I put it in my pocket with the rest of my rocks.
Rock.
You notice it's very smooth.
Pearl?
You can't see it.
Lick it. See if it's a pearl.
I like it.
Yeah.
Does it taste like a pearl?
It's like inner clam.
It is. It's a pearl.
Alright, real quick, what do you need the pearl for?
My spell, I'm gonna identify the ring and see what they do.
Ah,
I
okay.
assume you told us this, right? That's why we helped you look for a pearl.
Yeah.
Alright.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
I hold it up to chant. I say, "Is this?"
Is this?
I look at him and I say,
Is
I don't want.
this-
I would say like you just licked it. I don't want to touch it. Like,
I wipe it on my
That's gross.
highborn finery, and then I hand it back to him.
like it's so gross, and I just take it from him.
Are you going to use this to check all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have to like all set
I'm
our rings
pretty
down
sure
on the
he can
table so we
only-
can do like a group identify here?
I would love to do that.
If
but-
you
put-
do if you reenact Captain Planet, I will let you do it.
Please, thank you.
I
Thank
literally,
you. It's all I
damn
want.
it, Watney,
Can
I
we
wanted to
all-
make that joke first.
Can he put on
I'm
all
the
of
DM.
our rings?
water.
I make the joke.
I'm
I
water.
literally had the GIF ready.
Post it. Post it anyway. I need to see.
Oh my god, it's render and heart. His changes, it's a mood ring, so his is heart.
My ring can evolve into a bluffer's ring, though.
You're a bluffer.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh.
Wind, water. Heart.
That's the sound of the
Captain
ring.
Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. That's my bard song.
Love it. I love it. Okay.
Some of
Are
it
you
is.
are you casting this?
Yes.
Okay. Chant, you were able to like determine the purposes of these rings.
I tell everybody the purposes of the ring. Which I only read what mine does, so if you all would like to go around and repeat what I told you about your ring.
It's,
Mine does a lot of shit.
You don't. Well, yeah, he would have to tell you all what your rings do.
Damn, I was hoping I could take the easy way out.
You
okay.
could also lie to them. You don't have to tell them the truth.
Fun. Alright, so gray clouds,
While you're doing this,
where-
I'll be right back.
okay, while wearing this ring is immune.
You don't have
To
to
magic.
literally read it out loud.
Okay, cool. Let's just tell
Say you
Watney I
told
did.
us. Just say you told us.
Thank God,
You
I do
got
not
up,
want to
yeah.
do that.
It's like ridiculous.
I heard that.
Just make like the sound of a fast forwarding VHS tape. Like,
And there's a bot.
okay, cool.
3 days
Sweet.
later.
I know what my ring
Wow,
does.
I love my ring.
oh, my
Yeah.
ring's fucking lame.
Is your ring
Now, if
angry
you-
looking?
If you would all like
Actually,
to just
technically, since
summarize
he
what they
did that, we all know what everyone's ring does. So we
Yeah.
can all read that shit.
Hey, Trevor.
Yeah.
Do you have
Trevor
sex
or
with Miley?
Reddit?
Renarin, I meant.
Repeat, please. I did not hear.
Have you had relations with Miley?
I have. The most touching I have done with her is probably when I picked her up back on the street over there.
Wait,
just say
did
the
she
most
just sit
touching-
there and watch us like go all Planeteer for just like the last 10 minutes?
Yeah. She's just like zoning out. We're all just like, fuck yeah, rings!
Do like secret high fives and handshakes.
Yeah.
What color is your ring?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Black.
Wait, do you guys get the immediate benefit of your rings right now?
I don't.
wanna-
I'll have to ask Watney when she gets back if mine's just
Are
automatic.
you the only one who doesn't?
Yeah,
Mine
mine
just-
says I
mine-
gotta have both of them,
Damn, that shit sucks.
but it's really good if I get both.
Wait,
Mine's
Mine-
just frost resistant.
Needs to wear
Mine
both
right
rings.
now-
Benefits. When wearing both rings, to wear proficient and unarmed attacks. Wow. Yes, that's.
It gives me an extra dice roll and an extra attack.
Mine's real short. I'll just say it real quick. Mine right now, before it becomes a bluffer's ring, can tell when you're lying, or honest, or dishonest / evasive. And then once it turns into the bluffer's ring, I can change the color of the ring at will. And then I also get advantage on charisma, deception, and persuasion checks against individuals who understand the basic function of honest rings. So basically, if someone knows what my ring does, I can change the color of it to make them think that it's not the actual answer.
Hmm.
My ring lets me go out in the snow shirtless.
I mean, again, I still
My
think
ring lets
tieflings
me.
are weak to fucking cold.
My ring gives me Phoenix blood. Using all the power that the ring has to offer you, you are able to be reborn once.
Yeah, well, I can shoot stars out of mine.
Well, at least now we know we can kill Matt one.
No!
What?
Nothing.
All right, Chan. Did you tell them all what the rings did?
I did.
Okay, moving on. Okay, so Nat pulls the longbow that nobody took off the wall.
Yeah, I point back at the torch, but I'm pointing in the wrong direction, saying this torch is still here. Someone wants it.
I guess I'll take it.
I say I don't want it. Make the elf take it.
He's just gonna throw it again.
Yeah, probably.
It's never
Not
ending
an elf.
ammunition.
Everything he takes, he throws. The rod, torches.
This one you would want to be careful with if you throw.
Let's go!
Okay, so if you're leaving and exiting, what's her name again?
Miley.
Miley. She lays there. Yeah. So if you were to leave out the door, you would go through a back alley towards the center of the city, and Nat would make her way more east towards the
River.
river area.
Okay. How steep is this tower? Like, it's a hill, right? Is it on a hill, or how's
It's
this
a
work?
small hill upwards, and then there's a wall again.
How tall's the wall?
It's about the same height as the other
Let's
one.
get up there, boys. Well, for
Zach.
I run up there and I put my hands on the wall and extend my tail again.
I climb the lizard.
This time I climbed the lizard too. I'm not taking another gate. I learned my lesson.
Trev, you with us, yeah?
Trevor! Run around.
We assume he takes the gate.
All right. All right, Renarin's with us.
Hello,
We get up on the
Jeremy.
wall.
Welcome to chat.
Firemen carry him.
You are what? You're carrying someone?
We're firemen carrying them.
Who?
Runner.
We don't. Not necessary.
Okay, he's there.
There he is. There he
Okay,
is.
there he is.
We didn't hear you.
Trev, you run up the wall with us, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, we're
you're
all
on
up
the
on the
other
wall.
side, and this thing surrounding the big tower is more like a terrace.
Okay.
So you can walk through it, but you hear the sound of the scurrying of more of those
Perception.
insects. Okay. Did you
Perception.
roll for it?
Succeed today. 17.
Nice.
Watney,
You
can I ask you a
recognize-
question?
Yes.
Just about my ring real quick. Do I automatically have the bluffer's ring, or do I have to like buff it somehow first before I can like use it that way?
So before you all can use these rings,
Good to know. I
You
thought I
have-
was immortal.
you have to attune to them, which means you spend an entire short rest focusing on the ring. To attune to an item, you spend an entire short rest on it, just like
All right.
focusing on it and like
So
bonding
currently
with
they're
it.
just pretty.
Yeah.
Good to know. Thanks for telling us that, Chant.
Let's hope things don't get chilly.
That was stupid.
Anyway, 17.
Okay. Yeah. The tower has like a. Hold on, I need to roll for something.
Also, I think now's a good time to mention that both me and Oscar have the alert feat, so
Mhm.
we can't be surprise attacked.
Yep, yep.
Well, she already said we hear the scurrying. I just want
Well, I'm just saying if, like actual people come out and not just like, bugs or anything
Okay.
like that.
Is there any kind of foliage or trees overhanging this wall?
No, it's pretty barren. Like the whole area looks like it's been scorched by the lightning. And speaking of lightning, a bolt of it lands right behind your party, and you all take 2 damage from it.
What?
Come on.
Do I see where that came from?
Fuck you, lightning.
It came from the top of the tower.
The sky
So-
where lightning comes from.
Is everything dead? You'd say like there's a bunch of ashes.
Yeah, why?
I grabbed some of the ashes.
Okay.
I'm guessing
And-
these are all components you need later on.
Yes.
Okay, I sprint for
okay,
underneath the
And then
terrace.
I throw the ashes up in the air and I cast Pass Without a Trace, which lasts for 1 hour. It gives us all a plus 10 bonus to our dexterity stealth checks.
Neat.
Damn.
Cool.
I swapped from Open Hand to Way of Shadow as a monk, by the way. That's why I have all these sneaky things.
Cool.
Well, and I'm booking it for underneath the terrace, trying to get out of lightning bolt range.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
I jump
doorway
off
of
the
tower
wall
is
then.
right there. It's just open.
Okay.
Good idea.
We should all move together though, so this Pass Without a Trace kind of affects all of us. I
Yeah.
jump down there with him and I run.
We're all
I
together.
follow.
You're all running into the tower.
Yes.
All right, cool. You said tower door is open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? So what do we see inside?
Are you all going inside?
I mean, if the tower door is open, can I see from the outside?
You see a like open area, and there's like a little bit of flat before stairs start to go up, like a spiral staircase.
Okay, then yeah, I just go ahead and run in then.
Okay, the bottom of the floor drops out.
Oh
I was
boy.
gonna use traps.
Nobody checked for traps.
I know, he just sprinted in before I could use it.
Can I roll dexterity to grab on the ledge as I'm falling?
You
Oh,
can.
did you run in too?
Yeah. I'm assuming you all ran in, so you're all falling.
Yeah.
We got Scooby Dude.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the trapdoor?
It's like I'm so bad with sizes.
Like
Big enough where we all fall through.
I'm a
Yeah.
6-foot dragonborn.
I still have the
Right.
immovable rod tied to a rope,
You sure do.
so I go ahead and push the button.
Where is the
Yeah.
rod at the moment you push it?
like above my head.
Conveniently.
Well, I toss it above my head. I'll roll for that. Like, I wouldn't think it would take too much effort to pull it out and push
Okay,
it.
if you were just to push it without tossing it, your shoulder would almost get dislocated because the movable rod does not move from any point on the space, like planar space. Like, it stays.
It's immovable.
Yeah. So, for example, if you were to press that button on the ship in the cave, you would have lost it because you would have flown by it. You would have sailed by
Right.
it. Okay.
Right.
So, yeah, the rod sticks in the air if you pressed it. And
Pull the lever, Crunk.
And I just yell for everyone to grab on to the.
Wrong lever!
they don't stop like you do.
I know.
They
I'm
keep
yelling
falling.
for them to grab for the rope. It's still tied to the rope.
You expect us all like 6 of us to grab onto the rope while we're falling?
Well, you have-
100-foot rope.
Make an effort here.
So you
I
have
roll acrobatics to
dexterity
grab it.
bonuses right now, don't you?
We do!
Well, sneak.
Dexterity
Well, yeah,
is-
that's just...
I sneakily grab for the rope.
Yeah.
Everybody roll for dex.
God.
Did I roll acrobatics?
He does a flip and then... grabs it.
Honestly, we all should be rolling acrobatics now that I think about
Acrobatics?
that.
I'll roll
fine with that.
acrobatics. I have a +3, wow.
Yeah, roll acro.
I also have a
Ooh.
proficiency bonus. Do I need to add it to my 5?
No, you rolled fine.
I'm dead.
You motherfuckers!
Well, we don't know how deep the hole was. She might not be dead. She might have just
Well-
taken some more damage.
Chanted good as always.
In a last-ditch effort, I extend my tail as far as I can to catch Oscar before he plummets to his untimely doom.
You have a prehensile tail, don't you?
I do. You?
Both of them do.
Do lizard people have prehensile ones? Prehensile ones?
I don't know what that
And
means, but
That
yeah.
means you can use it like a hand. You can grab stuff with it, and you
It's
can.
Yeah, I can
dexterous.
use it for extra attacks if I...
Okay, so you go ahead and roll strength because you would have to grab him and hold on to him with your tail.
I
Should
want
I
to be
be
the one to grab me.
jettisoning-
My best friend.
Hey, good job. You grab Oscar
Nice.
by the ankle.
Nice.
Also nice.
Do I lose any melons?
You lose
any
mice!
mice! Is the-
No! Don't
I
you
wanna
dare
roll
take my
mine, grab the
mice from me.
I want to
Wait,
roll
wait.
to save the mice.
Gray clouds in the beard. Roll for strength.
Oscar, you have both of your hands free. You could like cradle your beard.
I'm cradling the beard. I'll drop literally everything else.
Okay,
You dropped
the-
melon.
The mice are holding onto your beard, and you feel it tug painfully as you're
So-
upside down, held by your ankle in a pit.
So how much further down is it to the bottom?
You should
Oscar,
drop that
your
torch.
nose is like almost grazing the floor.
Okay, so everybody ready? Because I'm gonna push the button again.
No. Let Oscar get down by himself. His nose is almost touching the floor. We don't want to.
Actually, all of you climb down, and then someone has to catch me.
A melon
episode-
fell out and broke, by the way.
This episode should be called
Just
I only have
mice
4
and-
melons now.
of mice and melon. That's
Wait,
the
That's
title
what
of the
that's what
episode.
I'm naming that now.
It's
That's
the
perfect.
title of this episode.
Yeah, I'm changing
Out
it.
of character,
mice
who
and
has
melon.
the best strength bonus? Only +2.
I have +4.
You roll.
Strength.
All right, Dragon Boy.
What am I rolling for?
You just,
To catch
everyone's
man.
climbing down. Someone's got to catch me.
You're climbing
okay.
down?
I've got +1.
We're climbing down. Matt has
Should we
to
not
hit the
climb?
button.
Okay, let's look around because that makes it sound like maybe that's a bad idea.
You should
Well-
always be checking. ABC.
Wait, what's the order on the ladder? I'm assuming
What?
it's Oscar, Zek, then
Okay, everyone type out what you rolled for this save.
2.
I rolled a 17.
16.
I rolled, but I don't know if I was rolling because I pushed the button.
Keep roll.
What else? 13? One more.
That makes sense. He's the one that's got me.
I got a 14.
Okay, so you're in the order from top to bottom. From the highest to the lowest.
Can I roll perception to check the pit for anything?
There's a couple skeletons, like you don't need to roll for that, it's very
Okay.
plain. Yeah, it's insight.
So it's Oscar, Zek.
No, it's you. You're at the top, and it's
No,
Me,
it's Matless, Chant.
Atlas.
No,
I thought Trevor rolled a 17.
I rolled the 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Matless, Renner, and enchant Zach.
Then Oscar.
And upside down Oscar.
So I guess we'll just take turns
-1 melon.
trying to jump to the staircase that is up there.
There is a stairwell.
I let go of Oscar.
Is that the plan? Yeah, stop straining yourself.
I roll my
so-
head forward so I land on my back. Don't crush my.
Cool.
I nimbly crawl down the rope.
So we're all crawling down the rope? That's the plan?
That's a good plan. Yeah.
I guess
One of us-
so. Let's
You
do
could just
it.
tie the rope to the rod, I guess.
It
Should
is.
we leave, wait. Should
Yeah.
we leave it up there just in case we need it, or should
That's
we
what I'm saying,
hit the
yes,
button
I mean,
now?
like that could be our only escape.
But also, like, should I just push the button now?
I mean,
Okay, just-
well, let's look
why don't
at
you guys
our
just look around?
surroundings because we
Why don't
might
you
just
guys
be in a
just- yeah.
pit. Like, come on.
Look around. If it's a pit, then we gotta climb back out.
Yeah, right.
I look around. Well, I feel around.
He licks around.
You feel
Wow.
like smooth wall.
Someone else look around.
I'll look.
the worst
I'll
looker.
look around. All right.
Do I
Jesus
have to
Christ,
roll
stop having
perception?
a blind guy.
I'm rolling I'll roll perception.
If you want to see anything else other than it's a pit with some
Like that.
skeletons in it,
Light that torch.
then
Boom. I'm
I'm
blind
not
too.
letting the torch that she said be careful not to throw. It sounds like it's gonna explode.
Don't throw it. Just light
Never
it
mind,
like
that's
a normal
meta.
torch.
I'm lighting the torch.
That's not torch.
Lighting
That's
the
a stick
torch.
of dynamite.
I light the goddamn
God.
Man, you
torch.
blinder than me.
I don't even see the skeleton.
damn, y'all are blind as fuck.
17.
There we go.
Oh, look at Renderman.
It's a pit, and there's some skeletons in it. There's
All right,
really
so
nothing
I'm gonna
else.
make an
So we're all
acrobatic
just standing in a pit like a bunch of assholes. All right.
Roll investigation for a secret door.
Sure.
Sounds unlikely.
You never
I'm
know.
gonna start working my way up the rope and to get out of the pit.
I'll wait for
Where's my
Renner's investigation before I start doing
13.
flips.
So probably not.
There's nothing.
All right, I'm climbing
Hit
up
it with
and trying to
skeleton.
Wait,
jump to the
search the
staircase.
skeletons.
Oh my god.
I'm still jumping to the staircase.
Who
I
rolled-
want to search the skeleton. Ooh,
21.
wow, Atlas,
You jump to the staircase?
Yeah.
No, he's
You're
searching
just
there.
jump-
You're up.
you jump out of the pit.
skeletons. Sorry.
How big is this pit? Like 6 feet?
It's like a 15
Hey, whoever
foot
is at the
deep
top-
pit.
The
Whoever's
terrible
at the
trap
top
door.
has to push the button and we have to pull him up.
Can't you just use the rope to let us up?
Oh yeah, you're right. But
Yeah,
no,
just
but someone
pull-
still has to go. Someone go get the rod then.
I thought you can reach.
I
the
thought you
rod.
just
It's
jumped
floating.
up.
He jumped on
I
the
did,
stairs.
but it's floating in the air.
Yeah, can't you push the button from where you're at?
Oh, you jumped off the
I
rod?
assume not. Watney, is it close enough for me to grab the rod myself?
If you
Someone-
stretch really far.
Someone else grab the fucking rod.
You don't have any
Just-
poking objects in your bag?
Are we still in the pit?
Shoot it with
We're
your
in the
bow.
pit. Matlas is
Matless
above.
is the only one
Alright.
out of the pit.
Just, guys, climb the fuck up. Last one up. Push the button and we pull him up by the rope. I'm not
Alright,
pulling
alright,
the reach
alright.
up my fucking self. That doesn't make any sense.
But real quick,
Another
real
brick.
quick, was there anything on the skeleton?
Nobody
Getting a
searched
beer.
the
I'm
skeleton.
getting a
I
beer.
am
I'll be
searching
right back.
skeletons.
There's nothing on them, but you can tell based on their attire that they look like they're citizens of Whitecliff.
Okay, I'm going up the rope real quick. What am I rolling for this? What's my bonus?
Strength.
18.
Good job, you're up there. Next.
Okay.
Why
I
next?
take the
Real
shoes.
quick, since I'm taller than Matless, can I reach the rod any better than he can? I believe I
Try.
have 2.
I rolled a 14.
You're up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming the roll, like the difficulty on the roll isn't that high.
You scurry up and barely claw your way up to the top, Zach.
I tie the rope around my chest. Pull on it, waiting for them to pull me up.
Are you pulling him, people?
Yes,
Okay. He's up.
Wait, did we grab the rod?
get the rod.
I reached down there with
Renner
my I reach down there with my tail and I
Okay.
push the button, and it's still tied around Oscar, so he's easily pulling it up.
Okay, perfect. You guys are
You
on the
could
other
reach it with your
side
tail,
of the
but I
pit.
couldn't reach it, stretching my entire body.
I searched for
He's
traps.
like a 7-foot
Yeah, I'm 6 foot
dragonborn.
plus a
How
tail,
long's his tail, though?
like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, I think I can reach it further than 3 or 4 feet if I'm elongating my body.
Well, you didn't go for it.
Okay. Continuing onwards.
Can we grab him by his ankles and dangle him over just so he can do it?
No, I don't know. It's
Throw,
Put
throw
the-
it back out. Push the
Put
button.
the rod
We're on
back and
Okay. No, we're going. We're moving.
okay, uppity, up, right?
You guys still aren't fucking up here!
We are. We're up there. We're up there. Calm down. dude.
Yeah.
Matt,
Um,
yells that as we're all around.
As we're walking past him.
I was like, I'm going back to the pit.
Well, we have the rod, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Another
Okay.
Arcanumite. Who's in front?
Malice.
Matt, yeah,
I'm,
Matt.
I'm in front. Fuck it. No, fuck that. One of you guys who have a
You're the one in
alert-
front. You're
One
the
of
one
you guys,
that's
no,
first.
fuck that.
Nope, you're in front.
Or
Renarin's in
Renarin
front.
is in the front, okay? Because they have that fucking feat.
Renarin's in the front. We have alert, so we can't get surprise attacked.
You're not
I'll bring up the
surprised.
rear.
You see it coming in front of you. It's an Arcanumite. It's like,
Yeah,
there
okay,
you are. I'm
that's
gonna
all
get
I'm
you.
saying.
It.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
I ready my bow.
Can I? Fuck. I'm just gonna cast command. Can I do that real quick, or
Yes.
do we have to roll initiative first?
No, go
Yes.
ahead and just take
Okay.
your first move.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command. I'm gonna tell it to freeze.
Do you have to roll for that?
It has
You-
to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I will
Of
roll
what?
for it. Okay.
Yes, that is your job.
I know. Sorry. You'll have to bear with me tonight. I almost had a migraine before the session.
I'm glad you didn't.
So yeah.
By the way, you're doing fantastic considering how many of us there are.
Thank you. You do try. I'm looking up at stats. Wisdom. Oh, that's pretty stupid. It rolled a 10. But what is your...
It's Trevor. You actually do also have to roll. You have to roll whatever your magic thing is, the bonus, and then that's the number that it has to beat.
Yeah,
And they can-
you have a bonus, yeah, too. Proficiency. So let me see here. Spells.
Proficiency bonus.
Whatever,
plus
whatever your
Roll.
spell bonus is. You have to paladin spell bonuses also.
Yeah, roll a wisdom plus 2.
Is it wisdom for paladin? It's Constitution.
Oh. What?
Constitution
For
plus your
command.
proficiency.
For command, the command
Yeah, the
spell is...
bug is rolling wisdom, and the number the bug has to beat is whatever Trevor rolls.
Oh, spell
plus-
attack. Right.
Yes, plus his
Okay,
Constitution.
do it. It's
plus
the same as
proficiency.
proficiency. So
Okay, so I'm rolling a
D20 plus
Constitution
0,
modifier
which is 0, plus 2.
plus 2.
Just plus 2.
Fuck.
Oh god.
Oh,
All right,
no.
that didn't work.
It looks at you like, what the fuck, motherfucker? And it lurches at you. So I'm gonna roll for it real fast.
And then I get initiative after it bites
Mhm.
Trevor. How big are these things?
They're a small monstrosity.
Gross.
Bite. It hit you. 1d4 plus 2. Hold on. You take 6 damage from this bite.
Holy shit, that's 8 damage on me.
Now are we going for initiative?
Sure.
Yeah, it's copyrighted.
That was actually really good.
27, 26, 25, 26. You have 21 HP.
Where is my?
We all started with -2 HP from the lightning.
Yep.
Where does it say your initiative?
It's under combat.
Combat. Initiative.
Gonna go let.
4.
Oh,
We
we're
get to
rolling
go with the same.
initiative?
Make sure you're adding your initiative.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how bad I rolled. I rolled a 1. Natural 1.
Holy shit, Oscar, you have 35 max HP.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm a
tanky
tank.
boy.
I had 27.
I'm thick. It's
Thick.
the melons.
That THICC thick.
Thanks.
Two seed.
What's the bug got? Or are we just assuming it's last?
The bug just went. So it'll be last, yeah.
All right. In that case, it is. I'll type it out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh wait,
Don't type in dice
So
rolls. Type-
great. Everybody
type it-
take notes.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sure if it makes
Oh,
a difference or not, but that's a 17, not a 16. I put +2 instead of
You're
+3
fine.
for my initiative bonus.
Refill.
Chant and Oscar, you guys decide between the two of you who's going first.
You
I
can
wanna
go first.
attack
It's cool.
Same time.
Same time attack, can we? Best friend attack.
There you go.
Okay. Renarin,
Yes.
you just got bit. Zek, make an attack if you wish.
I go for a one-hand strike.
Roll for it.
If I have +5 to hit, is that what I'm using?
It's not +5. A strike would be
It might be.
Your dex is +5. Holy shit!
Yeah.
It might be +7 then.
Do I
Yeah,
get to
go
add?
ahead.
Do I add proficiencies to my unarmed weapons?
Yes, because you don't have any weapons. So
So I'm +7.
yeah. I hope you kill this thing. I'm just imagining you guys like huddled in a stairwell, like ready.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
That's
do your
good. Another
damage
good.
roll.
I wish I could draw.
Right? Dude, I want to draw so many scenes.
1d4 plus 3.
I do 1d4 + 3.
That's what I'm doing. I do the
Oh,
damage
okay.
because I know how much HP it has.
Matt, do you want to learn to draw together?
Who's
You
gonna
do
teach
8
us?
damage.
Johnny can teach you.
This thing is like limping now towards you.
So if I used my first action, can you immediately use a bonus action, or should I just let someone else finish this bad boy
Bonus
off?
action, absolutely, you can do it.
Okay, I spend a key point to use a bonus action, which lets me does another unarmed attack.
Well, actually, you can take another unarmored attack without using your key point.
I use that.
You just do it without. I forget what it is. I think it's without your bonus.
Without my proficiency bonus.
So plus
Something
5.
like that.
D20 plus 5. Are you using your other hand? How are you doing
Yeah.
this?
I'm using my tail.
Your tail comes down.
Don't use your tail. Don't. Oh, okay, never mind.
Use that tail.
Your tail
Never mind,
comes
never
down on the insect. And
Ow. Ugh.
And then it's
Alright.
I smear its blood in my ears like we all did with the melon.
oh boy.
And we're just all like, no, no.
I turn around and shrug and say I thought it was a melon.
Okay.
I hand him a melon to replace his ear scoop.
I scoop out the bloody gunk from the thingy and reapply my melon.
Down to 3 mil.
Cool.
Down to 3 mil.
Okay, so are we going up more or what?
Are we still,
One more.
are we still, like, carrying the Miley girl?
No, she's
No,
still
no,
back
we
at
left
the
her.
Thieves
Jesus.
Guild.
Alright, we left her? Alright.
Yeah. So as you continue up the tower, you feel a kind of dread just like wash over you. It feels like evil, corruption. You smell a metallic, like bloody stench. And there's a door at the very top that's slightly open. You hear like a grotesque wet sound.
Hot.
I just kind of whisper softly, someone check for traps.
Bonnie's giggling and I don't like that.
So I wanted to mute myself.
I Can I
The
use my
melon
spell
lord.
find traps?
Yeah, do you have a trap? Do you have a spell for that?
Yeah, it's called find traps.
And you can just cast it?
It says it's instantaneous. Cast time is 1 action. Range is 120 feet.
Does it require a sprig of spruce?
I don't believe so. I'm a cleric. I need that.
There are no traps that you can tell.
Neat.
Donovan, really quick for future reference, you can always attack with your offhand as a bonus action. The difference is you don't get your bonus to damage. You still get your bonus to
Okay.
hit, just not to damage. Okay, sorry.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I want to go check out the weird slimy voice sound.
Okay. You open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You see something dark hunched over a body, and it's seems to be feeding on it.
So this is
And-
just through the open door, right? So we all see this?
Yeah, this is the top room in the tower. This is like in
Okay.
the turret. It's the very top. And you notice that it's feeding on one of the White Cliff civilians. And
I want to throw 2 melons at it.
I'm opening the door. Let me do it.
Okay, you notice there's a table nearby, and you see this on it. It's a crystal ball of sorts, and it's swirling green smoke inside, and there's like a very dim light in the center.
Break that door.
I'm gonna break the door. Alright, so there's something feeding, like,
Yeah,
Sure.
there's something feeding in front of you.
I try and sneak to the left.
this is my reaction, so just like,
Can I eat my green bean? I want to eat my green bean.
I want to throw 2 melons.
Are you throwing a
Uh,
melon?
I'm throwing 2
Okay, 2 melons.
at the feeding thing.
2 melons make noise, and when you make
Do-
noise, this thing turns to
Do I hit
face
him,
you.
though?
oh, what the fuck?
Did I hit him with the melon?
No, you did not hit him.
I fucking
with the
hate you guys.
melon.
Why do you throw things at scary monsters? Stop throwing things at scary monsters.
What? I eat my green
We have
bean.
to save the innocent civilian.
There's no innocent civilian is dead. It's being eaten. Everything we fucking throw things at is being eaten already. God.
Can I just eat my damn green bean?
Yes, Trevor.
Tell me what it does. I don't know what it does.
Watch, it's just a jelly bean. It tastes like apple.
Hold on, I'm typing something.
God.
That's all I hear. Like this chaos. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I eat my green bean. I eat my green bean.
Okay. You eat your green bean, and the HP that you lost from the lightning bolt and from the bug is restored.
I told you it was a healing being.
Yeah, I
And
need
now
to-
you're back to 28.
Good. I tell the others that it heals you. So that they know, because I guess they wouldn't really know.
I used 2 key points to cast darkness around us.
Okay, cool. What does that
Okay.
do?
A magical darkness spreads from the point of you choose from
Can
the
we see-
range
can we see
to
out of it?
15 foot. We can see out of it. It says darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
In that case, I just want to start shooting at this thing. If he can't see us, we have an advantage here.
Well, I'm a little. My interest is piqued because it's in the room with you. So, are you just like cloaking all of yourselves in darkness?
Yeah, I just threw it
And
down
magical
so then we
darkness?
can scatter, and like one AoE is not gonna nail us. all.
Okay, so yeah, it's currently blind to you.
I sneak
how
out to
long
the
does
left.
this? How does this?
10
How long
minutes.
does this last? What?
God, he got that ash.
Nah, I spent key points, so I'm keeping my coal.
Which 10 minutes in combat time is usually like 10 rounds, so it should be pretty much the whole. Unless this thing is.
It's only a 15-foot radius, so I'm sneaking out to the left. I'm gonna try and get the edge of the cloud.
I want to put on the cloak of invisibility and go out the right.
Okay, you're in a room that's like high up. There's only one exit. So are you just saying like?
Like around the
Right.
room to
Yeah,
spread
there's-
out from.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I stay in the darkness.
Okay.
I mean,
Chant, Trevor.
you guys are always making us
Do we
have to
know
fight
what-
big monsters when we could just walk around them.
We had
Alright.
to fight this thing no matter what, anyways. Okay, we're trying to save White Cliff,
Can I roll to
Bye,
see
Cliff.
what it is, or do we already know?
You might know.
or do we have time? Really?
Yeah, you have time
Oh,
to look
We know
at
what it looks like.
All right. Well, then everybody, hurry up and quick do.
Renner and just you can roll for this.
Yeah.
What history or?
It's gonna be history because you have probably encountered one in your history. Yeah.
15.
So, you know that this is a commander of Rathmore's army, and it's known as a face eater.
What kind of creature is it?
A face eater?
It's basically a corrupted sorcerer.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're casting this, you hear a screech outside, and the roof like above you shakes, and dust falls down as the wyvern like launches
Not
itself.
failed.
It launches itself off of the roof, and you hear like an explosion that Nat has caused somewhere to get its attention.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Nice.
So you feel the air rush in the room as its wings blow as it like flies off, and it catches the attention of this creature for a moment.
I'm.
Does everyone have dark vision?
Yes.
I do.
Yes. Okay.
But this is a magical darkness.
It says a creature with dark vision. Oh, can't see through this dark. So maybe you guys are all
He
blind
died.
except for I can't see.
Well, that's what I
anyways,
asked you.
so
I
it's
said,
no
"Can I
big
see
deal.
it?"
Thanks
I
for
asked
casting
if I could
darkness,
see
buddy.
out of
Yeah.
it.
I'm
I'm
kind
out
of
to the
like
right.
I'm kind of like an octopus that I like just have like ink that gets
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, that's definitely what you did.
Fucking sushi.
Okay.
So you would have to move out of this to be able to see. But it does grant you a
wanna-
small advantage.
I want to
was-
sneak to the
did I
left
use my
without it
turn
noticing
trying to see
me.
what it was?
You need to roll stealth for that.
Wait, was my turn seeing what it was?
This isn't. Okay, yeah, you
Is it-
sneak around and
It's in combat.
it doesn't
Yeah.
I'm not in
notice
combat
you.
yet.
So could I get advantage on him now if we do enter combat since he didn't see me sneak?
I will allow you to have advantage
I go for a
on
flying
your
kick.
first move. Okay. Ooh, okay. Everybody roll initiative again.
Alright. Try not to kill it in one shot this time.
Watch me just like go sailing right by it.
I
Ooh, 16.
almost put it in the wrong one.
You have a -1 initiative, Oscar.
Tim,
Yeah.
alert gives you +5.
Yeah.
Oh wow, never mind.
So you have a +3.
I rolled a 19.
+5 to -1, Trevor. Buddy, that's
+4, sorry.
so I got a 20.
Me and Tim both got 20s.
Wait, actually, I got a
Why
21.
Why is
Why didn't that
Tatsu
go off?
not
Yeah. What the hell?
What?
roll again? Sometimes it needs to cool down. Oh, there it is.
Is that mine or yours?
That's yours, and you tied
I
with
mean,
Zeb,
I'm not
so
sure.
decide. Who wants to go first? Initiative.
Let me go
Donovan.
first. Yeah,
We're
Donovan
between
did
me-
his sneak attack then. Oh. Well, me and Tim both. Tim got.
Donovan, you go before me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just have the initiative attack or the advantage attack.
Ah.
Then it would start whatever the dice roll order.
Okay, so you do not get to do a kick first. You can have advantage on your first attack.
Do I have advantage since I'm from under the cloak?
On your attack, you could. Yes.
Okay.
Watney, real quick. It's Oscar, Renner, and Chance at command list.
I rolled a 21. I forgot that I'd have the +5 initiative with my alert.
Wait, what is the order?
It's
Oscar, runner, and
Oscar, Renner, and Chant.
Sec.
Matt.
There we go.
Okay. That is your initiative order. Oscar, go ahead. You have advantage.
Okay. I am going to use Spiritual Weapon,
Ooh.
which
Okay.
creates a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until I cast it again. When I cast this spell, I can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So I don't have to be holding it, it just kind of appears.
It's like you're a Green Lantern.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And then
Okay.
on a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 3. And then
Okay.
as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Damn.
Okay.
So it can take whatever form I choose, but it's usually follows like what you use. So it's going to be like a warhammer.
Okay.
You got cool skills.
So you're casting it, and you have to roll for attack on it.
It just says 1d8 plus 3. It doesn't.
You don't have to roll to see if it hits.
I think you just have to roll a save.
Oh, I roll a save for Mr. Monster. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about me rolling anything.
Oh yeah, it hits him. 1d4, right?
1d8 plus 3
Okay.
for damage.
Do you get to roll 2 dice since you had the advantage and pick the best one? Or since it's a spell, do you just hit?
You do 5 damage.
And then my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I want to move it to the other side and hit him from the other side.
Okay.
So like I smacked him one way and then smack him the other. Hits.
Oh, you hit him again.
That's it.
You do 6 more damage. Holy shit.
And then
Okay. Let me roll initiative for this thing real fast. Wow, yeah, it's last. Okay.
He's too full from base eating. Like, he's like really just like bloated.
Renderin, I want to keep this
Um,
moving, so.
I'm gonna do a one-handed battle axe swing because my dueling gives me a +2 when a weapon is only held in one hand. So
I think it has to be like a one-handed weapon when a battle axe is a two-handed
battle axe
weapon.
is versatile. So,
Oh, okay. No, my bad.
And then I have my proficiency in the martial weapon, so I get +4 bonus for that. What was it? D8 plus. What? What did I do wrong? Oh, I said
Just
eight.
nice.
Lol.
Is this
Wow.
for damage?
Get the hit.
Yeah, you have to hit first,
Oh,
Trev.
right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Damn,
I
waste
roll
of an
your- I roll your
Waste of an
damage.
8.
Sorry, what? D20 plus.
Yeah.
Plus anything or just D20?
Plus whatever. Look at your combat.
Do you have
Combat.
proficiencies?
Whatever you're attacking with, it does the math for you.
Okay, so look at your sheet. Look at your combat.
Oh,
Look at
hit.
your weapon, your battle axe.
Yep.
You have your to hit is 4. Yeah.
yeah.
You are. Looks like you're proficient in it.
Yep.
It automatically does the proficiency bonus in the hit bonus there.
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay, I'll let you just keep that damage roll.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So.
I mean, I rolled a 1, and I had the +8.
Oh, you rolled a 1 and you
Yeah.
+8.
It's pretty good.
See?
+8 for damage.
It's 1d8 plus 4 under the damage, unless that already adds my proficiency. and
It already
dueling
adds.
stuff.
It already
Oh,
adds everything
so
you're supposed to
just
add. So it should
5.
Just re-roll it.
be. Yeah, just re-roll it. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Can't be trusted anymore.
And what's your bonus again? 4?
+4. Yep.
6 damage.
Take it.
Cool. Okay.
I'm like
Can't?
still in mid flying kick watching all this carnage happening.
Like
just
the
slow mo,
Matrix.
just like yeah.
But I'm like fist pumping and cheering everyone on.
Okay, Chant.
I'm going to take Spooky, and I'm going to aim for that glowy red spot on his chest, and I'm going to chuck Spooky right at it, right in the heart.
Okay, you can try and do that.
Yeah, gonna work. All right, did I roll dexterity for that?
Yes. I have stats for that weapon, so.
Yeah, I found out I can like add Spooky to my list now in inventory. I think I might have figured it out, so I can
Oh,
get the stats from you
cool.
later. So I can do that. I rolled a 12.
Cool. It's 11 to hit because it's
Yes.
close quarters. So let me roll for that.
Do you get saves on normal hits or only on spells?
I
Say
don't
that
know.
again? Saves? Yeah, only on spells.
Okay.
You do 8 damage.
Oh, what?
Damn, spook!
Spooky, and then all of a sudden, just like it sticks in it, and it just pulls off, like whip,
Okay,
and
it
it comes back
doesn't
in right in my
critically
hand.
hit it in the chest. It does hit it, and then
An arm.
comes back,
Yeah, it comes back to me.
and you do 8 damage.
A spookerang.
For a second,
Yep.
I was like, why the fuck would he throw his special dagger? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
why.
it's like a Thor dagger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Okay. And Zach.
Make an unarmed strike.
Do it.
Dude.
Nice. Now you
Do
get
you-
full
1d4
bonuses.
plus 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got 8. You rolled a 4.
And then you can bonus action.
Yup. I spend another key point to do 2 secondary hits, flurry of
Nice.
blows. So I do like a kick and a tail whip.
Okay. You have to
Roll for the
that.
hit.
So I don't get the +5 on the next 2.
You don't get him on damage.
First one,
Hit.
1d4.
2.
Last one,
Nice.
4.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job, everyone.
I make some Tasmanian devil sounds.
Like the or like the cartoon, not like a real Tasmanian devil.
No.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, I would. I do that too.
I do that too.
So I'm just moving to the edge of the darkness
Melons, yes.
to where you just tell me where I would be in the room. To where I'm still like, 20 feet from the guy.
It was
If that's
15 feet
possible.
for the darkness.
Are you trying to use a long range weapon?
Correct.
Okay. You're in position.
And I fire my bow.
Okay. Longbow. You only have
Yeah.
a longbow. 1d8 plus
Longbow,
3. 5 damage.
Oh, you're rolling. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. This thing is looking worse for the wear.
Is it bloodied?
It's very bloody. It looks pissed off. In its many arms, 2 arms unfold with, like, short swords that are made of its body. They're
Cool.
serrated. And then another hand lifts up and he conjures black fire. And let's see, what's he gonna do? Zach. Since
Yeah,
you,
I finished my flying kick like right next to it, so I'm like eye to eye.
Yeah, it's gonna
Which
swipe
eye?
at
Nice.
you with its arm.
My brown eye.
Not
Yeah.
Wow.
Boo.
I'm like on all fours like a Tasmanian devil.
It hits you with its serrated arm.
Do I use my 16 armor class for anything, or just take it?
No, I'm rolling for it. You take 4 damage.
Where at?
Wherever you want. It's slashing
It's
damage.
right in the fucking guts. I hold it. I hold my guts.
I hold it. I hold my gun.
Okay.
Um,
And that's its turn.
it only has
Also-
one attack. All right.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want me to have it.
Keep going.
Hey, lots of monsters have more than one attack.
How much
Right.
damage did you just take, Zach?
4.
4.
4. Alright.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
cool. You can do that on your
um,
feet. So I'm down to
so-
16 health.
He can't see Oscar.
Hmm.
Runnerin, where are you at?
I hit it from the front, so I. Like,
Okay,
front
it
left
throws
side.
black fire at you. Misses.
Gross.
Can-
Yeah,
that's
fuck
good.
it.
Yeah. Okay, start over. Oscar.
Oscar!
I
Mhm.
I want to use Guiding Bolt, which
Okay.
is a flash of light that streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. So, roll to see if I hit.
Sure.
That's. Do you roll or do I?
You roll.
Is it spell?
It's a spell, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that would
You
be.
just roll a save then. Creature roll save.
Oh,
it
okay.
differs.
Well,
It differs spell to spell. It's not always the same.
honestly, like, I'm super bad with spells and magic and stuff, so if
I got you.
you, like, know something's supposed to happen, just do it. Like, I don't give a
It,
fuck.
it just has to see if this hits before the next part happens.
Okay.
What spell was it?
Guiding Bolt.
First level cleric. Range is 120 feet. Hits +5, so
Well
I
with
assume
it.
it's quite within range.
So do I just roll a
It's
d20
literally-
to see?
It's a ranged attack roll. Yep. And you just roll whatever the bonus is, whatever your spell bonus is,
My proficiency is +2.
and proficiency. Cleric spell bonus. Wisdom,
My wisdom is
3.
and it's against his armor class.
so it's +5. It's an 11.
A tie is usually no good.
You don't hit him.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Womp.
His
Womp.
AC is like 14.
All right, Renarin.
Can I roll to like trip it with my axe?
It's not.
That'd be a grapple attempt.
Yeah.
Never
I think you have to have the feet grapple to do that.
Yup, yup.
I don't want to grapple. So I'll just chop at it again.
You have a javelin too. Like,
You got options.
you also have 2 goddesses you could
Or
go
chop
to
'em.
to help with your aim. Like,
I would still just like chop it.
oh my god, Trevor.
Renarin is blinded by his fury.
I'm
He swings away.
saying, yeah.
Okay, do it. Fucking do it.
Chat.
Fucking
do
do
it.
it!
I'm gonna fucking do it. Hello? Wait, my internet cut out for a second. Hello?
We can tell.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
By the
Roll a
way,
dice!
as you all are taking your turns, this thing vomits up this black goo and just sprays it all over you.
Fucking.
That's why they call it Black Cliff.
Did we do +4 for me last time, I think?
Yes.
For the.
It was +4 because you tried to do +8, but then switched
No,
to
no,
+4.
not that one. I meant for the d20. Yeah, we did +4.
It should just say under your combat what your to hit is.
Yeah, it's +4.
Wani, would you describe?
6. Fuck.
Oh no.
You miss. Next.
Clearly.
Is that go doing any kind of damage, Wani?
Oh, it's my turn now?
No. This is
Oh.
really gross.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I agree.
Chant.
That's disgusting.
Renarin. No. Chant.
Chant.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take out my rapier, and I'm going to thrust and try to stab him right in the heart again.
Okay.
Roll dexterity as well again.
Yes, please.
Oh no, I closed my sheet on accident.
Your
Control
dex
Shift
is
T.
It
plus
was like
4,
+4. Yeah. Take that, close it.
and that's your plus everything.
I rolled a 19!
Hell yeah! You
Alright.
like get
Shit.
right in between its ribs and like twist and
The
like
juicy stuff.
yeah, it cracks like the skeleton just cracks under the
Tasty.
weight of the pressure of your blade.
Tasty.
And let me see how much damage you do. Hold on, I got carried away.
One damage.
Just
One
like,
damage.
yeah, fuck this thing.
Fuck.
He gains health.
No, you do 7 damage.
What?
Nice.
Good job!
And then, like, so I pull my rapier out, I put it away, turn around to my friends, and I dab.
Nice.
What was
Yeah.
that? What did you just do there?
I dabbed.
What is a dab?
Zach.
Oh, is this thing still alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
Also, Zach, what's your HP?
16.
Okay.
Still holding my guts really tight, though. I go for an unarmed attack.
Yeah, you don't have anything else.
I've got a jeweled staff, but
You
it's
also
just
have
on
your
my
breath weapon.
it's on my back.
That's true, but this is tight quarters.
Right. I'm waiting to use it in case we got to break that orb that's sitting on the table. If this is all in futility.
And
So
also,
I go for an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Ah, dang it. Hang on.
+5.
Yeah.
Plus
I lost
2.
my copy paste.
You miss. His AC is 14.
I use my last key to do a Fury of... Do I have to have a successful attack in order to use the bonus action?
no, you do not.
Okay. I use my last key to do another Fury of... Actually, I use Step of the Wind, and I disengage from the monster, and I go towards the orb.
Okay.
That's my last key point.
Okay.
It says you can spend 1 key to disengage or dash as your bonus action away from an enemy without getting a disengage attack.
Okay, Atlas.
Shoot it.
Nice! Okay, let me get to a sheet here. You hit. And 20 plus 3. You did 6 damage.
I'll
Your
take it.
arrow flies through the air and pierces the monster. Let me see here. How much did I say? 6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Oscar.
No, it's Batty.
It's the monster.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
But Oscar can go. That's fine.
No. Matless.
No.
Since you were the last thing that heard it,
Sounds right.
focuses on you with its black fire. Fires. What's your AC?
14.
It hits you barely. It grazes you and burns.
I'm gonna
your
go ahead
arm.
and do absorb elements, which is a reaction.
You absorb
Okay.
black fire.
I absorb 1d6 fire damage.
Blackfire has to be healed by magic.
Yeah.
Well, this wouldn't be a
Eat the
heal.
bean.
This wouldn't be a heal. This would be not hitting at all.
Mitigation.
Is it fire though, or is it just magic? Is black fire
It's
like something
enchanted
completely different?
fire.
Yeah, it's something completely different than fire.
How about I roll half the damage.
No,
1d3.
if it's not an element, then it doesn't work.
It's black fire. It is fire, but it's enchanted.
So 1d6 and then whatever half of it is.
Yep.
Yeah, let's give him a half damage.
You get 1. 1 damage.
It's like a tiny sizzle.
Woo
You
woo!
pull, you
One
pull
less
out
damage?
marshmallows and you roast some marshmallows.
What was the original damage?
2.
2.
Good deal.
It rolled badly. Or, yeah. Anyway,
It
Oscar.
rolled.
It still doesn't see me, right?
Which
'Cause I'm under the cloak.
What have you done to it?
I did the.
if you're attacking from the
spiritual
cloak,
weapon.
though, you should also be attacking with disadvantage because you can't see out of it.
You can see out of the cloak. It's like
Wait,
the
you
Harry
can?
Potter one.
Yeah,
Oh, the
This is
cloak.
definitely
I was
The cloak,
for some reason, I
not
was
the-
thinking, right,
No.
right. Okay.
I use spiritual weapon and then guiding bolt.
Cool.
So,
Do you have to roll for that?
no, I'm saying what I had used because we were deciding
Okay,
if he
go
could see me or
ahead.
not.
What's your attack then?
I'm going to step up to it and smack it in the side of the face with my last Watney melon.
Your last one.
I think he had 3.
He threw one in.
Nope.
He threw
You,
So
okay,
lost
two
you
at it.
took
It's a
took
snake.
5, right?
One
Yeah,
broke
I
in the
gave
trap.
one to
Lost
Zach,
2
one
and-
broke in the
He
trap.
lost
I
one,
threw
yeah.
2 at it.
Okay,
Oh my God,
let's
this
not
is your
let's not
last
really
one?
let's not recount what happened to the melon.
I still
Sorry.
have 2 in my
We
bag.
got a fight to
Okay.
do.
I have one.
The
I'm slapping it in the
last
face with
melon.
it.
Okay.
Dunk it on him.
Don't get
Unarmed.
just
I guess?
got dunked on.
Improvised weapon.
Improvised. Yep.
It should be a 1d6 for damage. If what I looked
It's
up
fucking
was
heavy
right.
melon.
That it is.
I mean, it's a watermelon.
It's got
Must not be-
seeds.
Must
It's
not be very
got-
ripe.
Roll for it. It'll be a melee, like unarmed strike. Because this is a melon. You're palming
So
a
that-
melon into something's face.
So that would be. Would that be?
It's kind of like you're throwing a pie.
It's gonna be +3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the harder you throw, the actually least effective it is.
You gotta lob it. Oh,
God
Lord.
damn it.
You
It falls harmlessly.
Falls harmlessly.
you miss. Who's next? Renderin.
Me.
Man.
Come
missed
on,
the dunk.
Trevor, do it.
I swap from a one-handed swing to a two-handed swing, and it's at this time that I recall that the goddess
Isn't
of
it a-
death basically works for me.
Aren't you using a great axe as a?
A battle
What?
axe.
Isn't that two-handed in the first place?
No,
One
it's
of his-
versatile.
Yeah.
So, are you praying before you roll?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Describe what you're doing.
So I just kind of like adjust the axe, put it in two hands, and it's like, now's your chance to help me now, Morgan, because we're about to kill this fool. And
Miss.
that's it.
Okay.
That's your prayer.
Sure. This time.
You are able to feel her presence in the room with you, although you cannot see her. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Well, I just add.
You get to
You roll
2
twice.
and
Oh,
Yeah,
pick
you
the
roll
best.
twice and pick the highest. That's a fail.
I should just kind of close to this, whatever.
Hey-o!
Nice. Let's see here.
Running with the rolls today.
It's
1d8
1d10 plus 2. No. Two-handed is 1d10 plus 2.
Okay. You
No,
do
no, no.
12 damage.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Split her like a melon.
do 12 damage.
So like a
Last
melon.
melon.
Nice.
The last
Your battle axe flies across this creature's chest, splitting it open, and it shrieks loudly. And through the Watney melon gel in your ears, you can actually hear it very well. And it falls on the ground, reaches for the crystal ball, touches it.
What? I'm right here defending it.
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, he was. He
I
moved
jumped
towards
over
it.
You didn't say you moved in front of it. You said you moved
Yeah, I did.
towards
Alright.
it.
Alright.
It touches it, and then
Damn it! I said smash the ball.
it disappears.
I was gonna do it on my next turn, I promise.
Does the ball disappear too?
Nope, the ball's there.
I touched the ball.
No!
Oh god.
Are you sure?
I
We all touch the ball. What happens then when he touches the ball? And then we all touch the ball potentially.
Well, this creature is transported to Rathmore.
I touched the ball.
Oh my god. Okay, that's where the
Hi.
story ends for tonight.
So who touched the ball? I didn't touch the ball.
Are we all touch-
I watched this all happen. And I was just
If I
like,
saw him touch the ball and he disappeared with the monster, I touched the ball too.
Okay.
Now that's
I would take this opportunity to just run.
that is some character. That's sticking with your character, Matt. I appreciate that.
Hey man.
We made a connection and we're sticking with it.
Alright. You two disappear. The rest of you are in the room.
Hey dicks.
And that's the end of tonight's session.
so, in meanwhile, interim, can we explore the room before we all decide to end up touching the ball as well?
Yeah, so for the people who
I
didn't
ain't touching
touch
that
it, White Cliff, the ringing stops, and the citizens slowly come to. And, yeah.
Can we hear any screeches or movement of the wyvern?
No, it's gone. And so is Natari.
She's riding a wyvern.
Probably.
Can I
Also-
search the room for any valuables?
You can do that meanwhile.
Ew.
Okay.
If I end up killing us, Matt, I'm sorry.
There's a very
Okay.
high chance that's going to happen.
I'm a good guy. I can't help it.
At least we could all know a guy and you can get respawned. You can be an innkeeper.
Matt
the
can
rest of our
respawn
quest.
his ring.
I'm not
Oh
attuned.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not tuned yet.
You should have like left the ring on the table and then touched it.
Alright, good session today though. Ah, sweet.
Man.
Good.
I was hoping we'd have a victory so I could use my.
The notes are up.
Renner wanted the victory too, that's why I touched the orb.
Okay. Do whatever you want.
Oh,
I'll be right
man.
back.
A lot of good moments this
We,
episode.
we can, you can continue to RP what happens on the other side meanwhile, or interim if you'd like. But I would rather not
what a-
keep the party super split.
I'm
starting-
gonna
Murder
be
guys.
following through the orb.
What?
I said I'm gonna be following through the orb. I just was waiting.
I'm gonna look for valuables first and then go through it.
I want to weigh my options here.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash the orb before anyone gets a chance.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking crazy. Can we do that?
Don't do that.
I'm smashing like Gallagher smashing a melon.
Melons!
The last.
Just moving on him.
Oh, Lord.
Make smashing noises as he swings at it.
What are the chances Rathmore's just like taking a bathroom break and he's not where the ball teleports us to right away? And we can just fucking hide.
Well, we don't.
That's something you should have considered.
Well,
Oh.
I consider it.
I gotta go to bed because I have.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm falling asleep.
Alright, I'm ending the stream, so if you
Okay.
watched, thank you, and
Thanks,
we'll see
guys.
you next time.